What's up, people? Okay, let's send the Discord link to the stream. Here we go. All right. Then I think I'm also gonna post on TikTok about this. All right. People can find it from there. Boot up the game. Pop out the chat. What's up, Lore? It's a little loud. Settings. Why is he just like hovering there? The fuck? I like the music so far. Put subtitles on. Might make it easier to watch. And then I think this is gonna be a controller game. I'm doing great today. Brandon Tony Smith, aka Lore. Does it have controller support? I can't tell if this is a controller game or not. Dude, this music is like fire. Is it an okay volume? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Guys, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to demolish that like button. Oh. Okay, there we go. Make sure to absolutely pummel that like button. There's leaderboards for this? Interesting. Okay. No sweat mode? We're true gamers around here. We are true gamers around here.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as if pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why.
I like this narrator. Also, this art is awesome.
Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road.
Kale Hammer.
Well, it's a touching reunion.
Whoops. I don't know why that, like, totally... There we go. Oh. Wait, I can just destroy like all the
And
wall.
then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling.
Okay, bro. How do I attack? Oh. B. Okay. I can just break everything.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella. Forced out from underground.
Oh, shit.
Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him, though.
Kid pops him good. Big fan of this narration. I gotta get all the currency.
For a while.
Okay, bro. Kid just rages for a while. Is it gonna narrate everything that I do? If I didn't do that, would it narrate still? Ooh.
An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
Okay. I kind of like the combat. It feels very snappy or exact. I don't know. It feels old school. I think a lot of these games nowadays try to make everything really fluid. But I like the charm.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting.
Okay, bro.
Sometimes you just need a drink.
Swatty. Oh, nice.
A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait. I can just perma refill.
Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancy her.
Warmth, labor, and sacrifice. What's up, Dalet?
It's a wonder
How are you
the old
today?
saloon's still standing. Used to have the nicest view. He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
Oh, shit.
Rondi always wanted his ashes scattered here. Then Kid finds his trusty shield. But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief. Clang. Shield saves his hide.
Oh, wait, I can, like, parry.
Windbags start turning up for last call.
What kind of beast thing?
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork.
I really like the combat of this game. There's something, like, oddly satisfying about... Oh, shit. about the like little
Kid
tiny
sees the weight of the
animation
bastion out the
that I
window.
get.
It's a bit of a drop.
The bastion out the window. Oh, let me get my money up real quick. Bastion out the window.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
That was tough. Breaker's bro and it ain't broke. Oh, it's an upgrade.
Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true. Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back. The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land.
Oh, nice. Can upgrade these.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
I can't really tell what's coming at me and what's not.
Right back at you.
Ooh. Ooh, wait, I'm tough. Hold on, isn't there one up here? That's what I get for talking. Why am I in the sky?
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome.
What do I have to do to use the whirlwind? Oh,
He's
okay.
a mighty fast learner.
Okay.
He finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Squirt cider. Fermented squirt extract. Very nutritious. Okay. Absorb stray fragments. I know that this is like the better one, but I always like just like extra damage.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Okay. Oh, okay, so this doesn't go away. Oh. We'll just stick with what we already have, I think.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Oh, these are, that's what these are called. These are called squirts. What a crazy name. These are the people that made Hades as well. People that made this game. This is their first game before Hades. Ooh. I'm like afraid that this is gonna take me somewhere. Get shit on, idiot. Can I like run?
That one was Maud, the tutor. Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them, though.
It's like Pompeii.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way.
How many?
The bastion's real close
How
now.
many people let that name slide? That's what I'm saying, dude. Oh shit. Fuck.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Kid puts him out of his misery.
Oh shit, this is like poison view that I'm sitting in, I didn't realize. Did I just level up mid-fight? Get all my HP back? Ooh. What's up, Clarence?
He finds the core to the wharf district.
Ooh.
He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy.
Somersaulting like crazy. Trying to get my XP though too. I'm greedy. Oh fuck. So many HP
At last,
pickups.
the skyway's in sight. Whisks him where it needs to go.
I like his design a lot.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell. There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores. All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there, then watch. I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right, except no one else showed up. And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. kid ponders what to build. Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
Oh.
Where whiskey has no scent, but tastes like a peppered boot heel, it's not for everyone. Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Okay.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time. Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash.
Oh my god.
And there he is. The oldest scumbag of them all. Gershel. But calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. The rest of the path is gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back.
Whatever I can spend my
No
money on.
No surprise. Like the gas fellas are hiding it from him. Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this.
Oh.
It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
I feel like I like the hammer more than this. Oh my god. Yeah, I just got pieced up.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can
Squirtler.
No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble.
These names are awesome. Squirtler.
Them squirts just don't know when to quit. Squirts don't make the best of friends, but they can be useful in a pinch.
Oh, it just spawned a squirt. He's friendly, look at him. He's got hearts all around him.
No whack gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing. And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like
Oh my
he's
God.
showboating for the crowd.
Oh my god! Oh my god. Yo. Yo.
And now there's a new marshal in town.
Oh. Alright.
He hears the whole place groan.
Bro, I was getting
It's too
bounced
tough
around like
to
a
follow.
trampoline.
Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
I'm not very good at dodging. I keep thinking I can dodge through them, but I don't think that's how this game works. I think you need to dodge this side.
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next. The windbags used to be alright. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him.
I kind of want my hammer back. I don't like the sword all that much.
The bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to. Ain't much kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand. Can't be too careful these days. Picked up traces of other cores while
This reminds me of Skyward Sword, Zelda. I wonder what the story of this
In
is.
better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt. Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds. Blasted things hurt like a broken heart. If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down. Core stuck inside one of those fancy cages. Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous.
Ooh. Hold on.
Ain't no easy way out of this mess. No breaking a cage like that, but the kid tries anyway.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Gotta find a way to spring it open. He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong? Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in.
Wait, can I just like zombie train them all over here?
Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense.
Oh, they used both of them.
Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while. Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard it pop that mean old foreman. At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes. Maybe 30. Hard to tell. Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up.
Oh my god.
One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy.
I forget that I have a shield. What's up, bro? What's up, Zaza? How are you?
A few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7. You give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
My birthday is in about 40 minutes from me. Of course, bro. How old are you turning? Dude, I missed my dad's birthday.
The look on his face after that one.
I was working all day on Sunday, and I just totally slipped my mind that it was his birthday, and I called him today just to say hi.
Kid ain't finished here.
He mentioned it, and I was like, oh my god, I feel so terrible.
The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
So happy birthday, Zaza. I'm turning 19. Wow, bro. You were watching me 3 years ago? That's crazy.
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Celandia. It was good living here for a while.
That is crazy to think about.
A lot of things.
I've been doing this for over 3 years now.
And we can start right here.
I won't forget. I won't forget that you're an OG, I promise. Yeah, let's upgrade the hammer. Crit chance or 50% damage? I mean, damage
Kid's
seems
lifelong
way better.
friends looking fit to keep on fighting.
Oh, you can swap it after you upgrade. Okay. What upgrades can I get here? draw speed is probably
With a good length
very
of
low.
miscut, that bow's like new again.
Would it be reasonable for me to now develop a parasocial relationship? Sure, bro. Sure thing. I like this, I like the repeater more than I like the bow, I think. Repeater's more my speed. And,
Turns out those old bones still have some
8 extra
spark in
ammo
'em.
is pretty good. What is this? I could foresee the sword being good, but... Oh. Why has it got a red upgrade? Very interesting. 20 critical hit is pretty good. Attacks cripple foes. Attacks deal damage over time. I don't know what to go for here. I kind of want to maybe give the sword another try after upgrading it. Yo, what's up? Dentil Sknert. Roblox karaoke when? What is your name, bro? Trust me, guys, Kort is my best friend. We've been mates for years. You're sounding an awful lot like someone I used to know. Those who know.
The little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light.
Oh my God. I love that I can just roll right off. I think I'm gonna go for the war machete. Also, I feel like that, yeah, that should be assigned to X. And this should be assigned.
The repeater and machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought.
Yeah. This feels more... Dental skirt. Perfect. That's what I'm gonna call you now. Dental skirt. Roblox karaoke would be fun. I don't play Roblox though.
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply.
That's an ethnic
Ain't
name.
nothing more healthful.
What do you mean? What do you mean that's an ethnic name? Oh, I didn't even realize they have HP bars on the bottom.
Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife.
Am I not supposed to kill these folks?
Other folks came to treat me throwing arms.
Is my goal to not just walk around murdering everybody? Oh, it is.
Still others
24.
use the place
Okay,
to test their
I'm
finest
seeing.
blades.
I'm seeing now. This is like a challenge run or something. But I can't reach some of them. They're running from me.
Place gets awful slick sometimes.
Like, what the fuck? Look at them. How am I supposed to catch those? Look at them running from me. Can I walk on this rope? Yeah. Just fucking walking right off. Okay. There we go. Okay, why does it work sometimes and other times it doesn't? This game might just be from 2012. Bro, what? Okay, so I can do this. But I can't. Bro, I'm gonna tweak. Am I not just like stuck over here? I think I might have like broke the game. Like I don't think I'm meant to like be able to run over this way. Sure. I graduated uni a year ago. Dental skirt is a traditional name for my country. Okay, man. Yeah, that's my bad. Didn't mean to. I didn't mean to infringe. Why did I change the live description from Sovereign Emperor of TikTok Live? Good question. Good question.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure though.
Kidding pleasure though. I'm having a hard time pinpointing what the aesthetic of this game
But
is.
then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. The floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt can bring the whole place down. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Quick and careful is the only way to go.
Oh,
Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice
the
about
green,
risking his eye for 'em, though.
the
Look,
green
the
part
path
is
ain't
not
exactly
okay.
letting the visitors no more. Security's all fired up.
No. Oh shit. Why isn't that door working?
See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for noise and tomfoolery.
Noise and tomfoolery.
Sky bridges link the path together.
I'm getting hella money from this.
One of them bridges whips the kid along. Air travel always was an iffy proposition.
Wait, I wanted to go to the other place. There's a telescope over there.
The calamity changed everything.
Fuck.
Even where the wind blows. Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back. No, they used to ship live munitions down the path.
Yeah, I'll give you the Lebanese roll. It was actually Don't Listen in Secret, which is a song I like.
Even gas
Oh.
need some shut-eye from time to
Yeah, I can
time.
see that now. You're just abbreviating like
Wake 'em up.
10 different
Wires
things.
to toss those things plenty far away.
So it was hard to
In all
tell.
this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity?
Oh, Lebanese Kort rule, not the Lebanese rule.
So he didn't find the core that
Yeah, sure, I'll
time,
give you the
but
Lebanese
that ain't
Kort
about
rule.
to stop us.
You're like me, but if you're Lebanese. Can I
Ain't
ask this guy
always
about
much to say.
this? About this? Did I level up? No, I didn't.
Dread rum's brewed from swamp weeds, so its effect is as bold as its flavor.
Dread rum. Dread rum's brewed from the swamp weeds. Bro, you're typing like fries right now.
The dead welcome him with open arms. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him. Not like this. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife. It was someone like him. Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh.
Wait, what the hell?
It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder brothers didn't make it.
You know, the calamity reminds me a lot of Zelda.
Nor
Like,
did
that's
the
something
bird
they say a
boy.
lot in Zelda.
Didn't make it.
Say a lot as in like that's their choice of word for.
The Jawsons, they didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? The core survived as well.
Oh my god.
Kid does what he has to do. What do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please.
My practice has been good lately.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time.
Also, I'm going to retreat at Insight Meditation Society in a couple of weeks. Or in a week from now. For a couple of weeks. Like 16, 17 days, so be a big step. After that, I'll apply for a residential work position there and hope that I can live there for a while.
The cores. You remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now. For Zolf, Caelondia was like his second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. He was born in the Tazal terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since. We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine.
Interesting. Do you plan on becoming a monk? Yes.
Well, look what we have here.
Yes.
The lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
Just a shop? Damn. Health tonics fully restore your health. +2 capacity. That just seems OP. Why would I not just do that? So,
All it takes is some fragments, and the bastion makes it good as new.
let's buy that. And, that. Vajrayana? What do you mean, what kind of Vajrayana? But yes. The retreat is kind of... Ooh.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
Critical hit damage is really good. It's like doubling my crit chance, basically. Same thing. This tradition is closer to Vipassana and
We tracked down a
Theravada.
couple more cores near the edge of the city.
It's like a Theravada hybrid. Tibetan Vajrayana. I didn't know that there was different kinds. Vajrayana to me is synonymous with Tibetan, synonymous with Tantric. This game is not really what I expected it to be.
No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either.
I don't know how I feel about it. I really like the soundtrack though.
Kid says a little prayer anyway. Couldn't hurt, right? Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now. And the Orchard Core is long gone too. The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god.
You think that Vajrayana is a path inside of Mahayana?
Pith stood for something once.
Almost every description I've heard suggests that Mahayana, Theravada, and Vajrayana are all their own separate schools.
The bull stopped being a symbol.
Isn't that what
decoration?
The words themselves also reference? That's why they all have like that root, or that suffix, I mean.
Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Pith lights up like a rodeo. Ain't easy punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine. So what'll it be? Invoke the gods? Or tell them off?
Ooh. Oh, that's interesting.
Pith.
You get 10% buff. She'll grow quicker to move and to strike. Sure.
Kid decides to press his luck.
Oh my god.
Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore. Kid ain't never seen windbags that quick. Maybe old Pith put a scare in him.
I feel like I should stop trying to dodge them and just block instead. Is there any downside to me just spamming my shield?
Kid passes Pith's trial, and he's richer for it. Kid ain't found a core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine.
What's good, Maverick? How are you, bro?
Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind.
Vajrayana is still just Mahayana, but has Tantra and other esoteric practices.
Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy.
I feel like Vajrayana is distinct as a separate school, because of the like philosophy that underlies because of the philosophy that underlies
If you're feeling low,
the teachings.
the
Like, I don't
butter
think
if you ever
Vajrayana
own
is actually
bastion
rooted
bourbon.
in like these sort of religious beliefs and somewhat dogma that Mahayana has. I think it's all very scientific.
The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls.
Like, as far as I'm concerned, Vajrayana is not believing in like Bodhivistas, but I can't say the word, but you know what I'm saying, and in reincarnation and like hell in the same sense that Mahayana schools are, and also the path to understanding Mahayana is a lot different than Vajrayana. Well, when I was in Nepal, they didn't really call it anything different, so I'm not really sure like how other people label the schools. Because when I was in Nepal, it was just Vajrayana, Tantric, like they're all synonymous for the same thing. Ah, okay, yeah. Nyingma, yeah. That's I think that is the one that I was most familiar with. If you start reading them off, and then I might jog my memory. Does it surprise you which your videos blow up and which don't? I just checked your account, and so yeah, it does surprise me actually. It does surprise me a lot. I think people just like short, easy to digest videos, and it's not like my favorite thing. Like I want to talk about cool stuff. I should probably post that on YouTube more, but.
There's only one way to Cinderbrick Fort.
Like Mahayana doesn't have like the
hard way.
The 9 paths.
Sure, the city marshals may be gone.
Like Mahayana is not talking about Dzogchen at all, you know.
The calamity was mercy, normal folks.
Vajrayana has a lot of overlap with like tantric mythology
so
and
lucky.
spiritual technology. Oh, I stun them if I use my shield. Okay. I gotta use my shield more. Everything's so like just attack based these days. Or dodge based, that I'm not used to using my shield. Like in these modern games.
Windbags ain't much different from normal folks.
It's all about dodging.
All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort. Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days. Windbags can't use the marshal supplies, but the kids sure can.
Since I'm used to Chan. Yeah, dude, Vajrayana is like, to me, Vajrayana is once you get over that Zen lure, that Zen appeal of like, okay, this is super non-dogmatic, this is super like core essence of reality teaching. Like I think all those things are true, all the things that you learn are part of Chan and Zen, but you need to apply that to like, okay, now what if everybody understood this and there was a culture based on not dogma but technology that helps you interact with elements of your psyche. So for example, a very Vajrayana-esque thing would be therapy or art to me. I have heard of Kagyu, by the way. I have not heard of Sakya or Gulag, but I've heard of Kagyu and Nyingma. I think Nyingma is the like current accepted tradition in Nepal. Pretty sure that's what my god was talking about. Yes, exactly. Don't lose yourself in concepts, just sit. Vajrayana understands that anti-conceptualism. It has this understanding of like non-dogmatic thinking. The gods in Vajrayana and the art in Vajrayana, these are tools, and they are meant to reveal that imagination and conceptuality is not something to be an ascetic of. Just like all parts of Buddhism, you have this, understanding you should not avoid, but you should not crave. You should not avoid conceptuality. You should not crave it and overindulge in it, but it is a tool. Creativity can be used to map out and interact with certain parts of your psyche. So, for example, yes, I'm pretty sure that Nyingma is what I'm familiar with. I'm not familiar with the Dalai Lama teaching at all. As far as I know, that is a little bit more dogmatic / cultural. What was I gonna say? All the practices in Vajrayana are just like technology. So for example, like I was in this this monastery listening to these monks chant, and our guide translated some of it for us, and he said they are doing this chant of visualization of a goddess. And so they're saying, I see the goddess, blah, blah, blah. I think it's the goddess of death, Kali. She is red with this many arms. She has this knife. Her head looks like this. They're literally just describing. It's just a paragraph, a long-winded description of what this god looks like. And this is all they're doing. And it builds up and it builds up and it builds up and it builds up. And they've got instruments and stuff as well. And then it crashes and it's like a beat drop. Like they're blowing the horn. They're slamming on the drums. Everything just kind of like fizzles out. And then they stop and they sit in silence for a little bit. And so what they're doing is they're visualizing and building up this image of this god in order to gain the experiential likeness of the qualities that they imbue that god with, and then dissolve it to reveal that it's all just them and it's just a figment of the mind. So the gods for them are these interactions with the parts of themselves that they have forgotten, that they're trying to remember through the path, right? Like you are already perfect, you are already God, but you still need these realizations, right? And so these gods, their postures, the things that they hold, the amount of arms, the color, everything is perfectly symbolic and very precisely as the way it is in that tradition, because of the feelings that it invokes, because of the things that it represents. And so they're using all of this symbolism to access the subconscious parts of the mind and gain really powerful, practical responses in meditation. It's basically a science. It's really, really cool. Another example is like, they've got these mandalas, right, where they're like these beautiful paintings. Got one behind me. And oftentimes they have this, I'm sure you've seen this wheel with these 4 different colors: blue, yellow, red, and black, right? And to the uninitiated, it just seems like these are cultural colors. They're just, they're picked for whatever. But the way that that creative meditation book by Govinda describes it really well, which is the colors are actually kind of like cardinal directions. To us, because we're not initiated, the mandala just kind of looks like a piece of art, but to someone who's initiated, it's a map. And you need to understand like the rules of their cartography, the rules of the legend of the map in order to see it as a map, right? Like if you look at a normal map and you see blue, you're going to assume that's water. For them, when they look at that mandala and they see blue, they have this different association with the cycle of the soul and these 4 essential wisdoms, a part of our development, right? And the cycle of the soul is like analogous metaphorically to the sun cycle, right? So like the sunrise is blue, the midday is yellow, the sunset is red, and then the night is black. And so this is a cycle. They each have their own separate wisdom that they're connected to, like wisdom of distinguishing, for example. Can't remember off the top of my head. And yeah, it's like a whole technology. It's a very fascinating and complex tradition, and it's easy to mistake it as dogmatic or cultural or mythological, but is actually very, very precise. And I think it has a better approach than the pure anti-conceptuality of like Zen or Chan, which I think is helpful, but leaves you techniqueless, and for no good reason, really. Like, there's this overemphasis, this overcorrection for conceptuality and imagination. But like anything, sexuality, imagination, pleasure, like, these aren't things to be asceticized from. They're things to integrate into your life. It's really, really cool.
As for the windbags, Cinderbrick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while.
Every time I read that creative meditation book, I feel like my brain is just expanding. Holy shit. What am I supposed to do about this guy? He's just fucking spinning like a Beyblade.
Up inside that old fort. Not a scratch on him as he presses on the higher ground.
I think the other thing that makes me interested in Vajrayana is that it works. It works, bro. Nobody's going to fucking like, you know, all these teachers from all these different traditions will sell you on it, right? But nobody is going to them. Like, they're not the people that scientists are trying to interview, that are getting all this. Like, there's a reason that Tibetan monks have the reputation that they have, right? And I think that is actually like it's a good piece of evidence. It should be a good reason to be interested in the tradition. You know, similar to the way that I kind of shit on philosophy, because all the philosophers are typically miserable. If people are, you know, using a tradition and it's making them extremely loving and kind and happy, that should be a really strong piece of evidence for the tradition.
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. Kid ain't afraid of getting burned. They trapped the kid in the middle of the force parade grounds.
What Vajrayana practices have you tried?
Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon and all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain, and only their sorry hides to lose. Kid takes down Glutus, or maybe it was Glandon.
Loki just tanking this fight right now. Oh my god. Dude, this guy is so small I couldn't even see him attacking me.
Get the message.
I think part of my gripe with Zen, because I was so attracted to it, I was so attracted to non-conceptuality. I think because I'm such a conceptual person. But one of the things that really put me off from it is the lack of compassion. And compassion is such an essential feature of the path. Like, you have to understand this really paradoxical truth that samsara and nirvana are the same. They exist within the same reality. They exist within the same context. That the journey is no less important than the end point, right? Because we talk about, you know, this unraveling of delusion into contact with truth, but the delusion itself is even located within truth, you know, like it's just as much a part of it. And so if you don't have this like
much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this
level of compassion for, I think I'm done with this game for now. It's not really what I expected. It's cool, but I think this is more of like a turn my brain off. I expected it to be kind of like a deeper story game. Let's do Pathogenic. I was a big fan of this the other day. Something with tulpas, trying to visualize the Buddha until I start to see myself is just a visualization that I've been committed to for a while. Yeah, that's pretty cool, bro. That's kind of exactly what it's meant to be. Vajrayana, bro. Vajrayana, my beloved. Chill Parasite LARP. Boom. What a name, is that not? Chill Parasite LARP. People are just gonna flock to the stream. Oh, my phone is totally dead. Yes, I would love to, bro. I would love to. Have a good one. Happy birthday, my friend. Enjoy your sweet 19. I actually think I'm gonna chill on the stream for now. I think I'm just gonna take a break for a little bit, and then we'll go live with Pathogenic later. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. What was I gonna say? The game wasn't all as much as I expected it to be, but it was still fun nonetheless. I think it's a little bit more of a chill game. Thank you all for coming in and chatting with me for a little bit, tuning in. I'll be live again tonight, and probably on TikTok as well. So check the Discord server for updates on that. Yeah, I love you all. Bye, Dalit. Bye, Zaza. Have a good day, guys. And bye, Maverick, if you're still here.